from my reactions, I'm a bit of a, a Frozen fanboy. Not ashamed to say it. As you can see, I have Frozen on DVD, and of course, Olaf's, adventure. I didn't hate that. It was not amazing, but I still enjoyed it because we got more Frozen content. And of course, I have Frozen Fever over there on DVD. Because I just didn't feel like getting it. And of course, I was one of those guys that never really got annoyed with Let It Go, but one of the people that just kept constantly singing it. Sure, I got constant death threats from people, and some guy on the street tried to stab me when I started singing it, but don't worry, I was able to kill him. Excuse what I just said there. So, once Frozen 2 was announced, I was super excited. I wanted to see what happens with these characters, because I love the characters Elsa, Anna, Chris, well, I don't like Kristoff that much, and Olaf and Sven. Who doesn't like those characters? I love them. And sure, some people hate Olaf at this point, but I still love that lovable snowman. So, I've been waiting 6 patient years for the sequel to come out. And finally it's here. We saw the trailers for it, which looked incredible. It seemed like we were going to have a much darker story, and it looked incredible. I was so excited and so curious what was going to happen. I was like, there's no way they could possibly mess this up. No way in hell they could do it. 6 years. You people have 6 years to write this story. So there's no way you guys could actually mess it up. So you know what? I'm going to go and see the movie right now. This is my first introduction before I go see it. I'm going to go see the movie, and I'm going to be excited and just love the hell out of it. So if you excuse me, I'm gonna go see the movie right now. Oh my god, finally time for you to watch Frozen 2. I'm so excited. Waiting 6 years. It has the payoff. Hey, you down there. Hey, shut your tits mouth. The movie is about to start, okay? We don't want to hear wham all the way down. So shut him up. Shut him the hell up. Hey, sir, can you shut down there? Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want me to come there and beat your ass? Slow start. Very slow start. But it's fine. It's fine. It's been about 15 minutes. They've already sung 3 songs. That seems a bit excessive. Oh my god, it's the new characters. They're gonna be interesting, right? So you're telling me the spirit of fire is a lizard? How does that work? Oh, I'm excited. Okay, come on. Let's see what's happening now. Oh, wait a minute. They're breaking the song. Okay, the movie's gonna stop for a little bit. Oh, okay, for some reason you just took your hair down. Oh, that's interesting. Is this supposed to be a Let It Go? Because she's in an ice castle, she has a new getup, and now she has her hair down, so they must be trying to do Let It Go. Olaf's dead, huh? Wow. Am I supposed to feel something right now? Wow, wow, okay. Your climax? Are you serious? Is your climax them breaking a dam? Is that really the climax? Really? That's the climax? Anna's queen now. Yay. That's it? That's how the movie ends? That's it? I waited 6 years for this? Oh. Well, that was disappointing.
Oh, hey, dude, you just saw Frozen 2. How was the movie? Oh, what's wrong with you? You acting like someone died or something.
Something did die, Derek. Frozen died.
Isn't that a good thing?
Do you wanna build a snowman? I waited 6 whole years. I know when's everyone fed about you, but I always loved you. Why'd you disappoint me? Do you wanna build a snowman? Goodbye, old friend. Let it go. Let it go. My franchise has been ruined. Died. Yay. 6 years. 6 years. They had 6 years to make the movie. And this is what they give us? They give us this shit? Oh, yay. Why? Why? They had all the time in the world, and this is what they gave us? Really? Oh, like, where do I begin with this film? Dear God, it's bad. It's a good movie, don't get me wrong, but it's, for a Frozen sequel, for a sequel in general, it's a bad movie. It's like the characters never developed at all. Sure, they can go to costume changes, have a big music number, how they change costumes so they can sell these dresses to little girls, but they don't progress these characters at all. They kind of just lower these characters. That's what they do. In this movie, it's boring. It's boring. There's no story. They just do whatever. That's what they do in this movie. All they do is just go do this, and then they do that. They don't go anywhere. They stay in this stupid woods. They don't progress the story. Like, sure, they added plot, but there's way too much plot, and so many things that possibly could work, but it's never executed well, because they add so much plot and so much backstory that they think is great, but it doesn't turn out to be great at all. You know what? I don't even know how to collect my thoughts right now. We're just gonna go and roll the clip, and I'm gonna think about what to say in the review. So, roll the clip.
We have always feared Elsa's powers were too much for this world. Now we must hope. They are enough.
I won't let anything happen to her.
Alrighty guys, so it's time for me to tell you the synopsis for the long-awaited sequel to Frozen.
A long-awaited disappointment.
Oh, okay, so basically some magical bullshit happens in Arendelle, and so Elsa and Anna and Kristoff and the snowman dude has to go on a magical adventure to these woods with smoke in them, and they have to figure out why things are happening. For some reason, because Elsa hears voices in her head, which she probably should check that out. But, yeah, that's the movie. They go find the magic source. There's no real quest. They don't really know where to go. Yeah, that's the movie. Yeah. Okay, I guess I'll just leave it on that.
Oh, it takes a lot for a movie to really piss me off. Only a couple movies have been able to do that, like Hellboy, Ugly Dolls, and Playing with Fire. Oh boy. Oh boy. Does this movie piss me off? And I put this thing up. There we go. This movie pisses me off so much because you guys had 6 damn years to make a masterpiece of a film. But you give us this?
Is the whole putting us in mortal danger gonna be a regular thing?
I don't understand. I really don't understand. The movie starts off extremely slow. You know, at the beginning of the movie, they play like the first movie where they say nah, like they were gonna see something special, which I thought we were gonna see something special. Of course, the beginning of the movie, all we have is exposition and plot stuff. Oh yes, there's these magical woods that weren't even mentioned in the first movie, not at all. And for some reason, some magical crap happens, and we're pushed out of the forest and stuff. And oh, we're setting this up. And also, it was like, for some reason, out of everyone in that forest, he was the one that was saved. And ooh, we're so curious on how he was able to be saved from these woods. And oh, it was so obvious. This is probably one of the most predictable films ever. Like, they say something and try to set something up, and you could just guess right off the bat what they are doing. You can guess it straight off the bat. And also, spoilers, I guess, if you care about spoiling this film, because why? Okay, so, yeah, there was a big question on how did, Anna and Elsa's father get out of that forest? Oh, this magical girl. And then for some reason, they had another mystery. Who is this magical girl? Like, the entire time, I'm like, who the hell else could it be? It's clearly their mother. And, of course, I was right. And they were like, look at our scarf. Oh my gosh, it's the same as this little girl. I'm like, did you guys saw the girl statue earlier on in the movie? And it took you this long to figure out that was the same scarf? Oh, wow. Wow, we really needed to wait that long for this revelation. This revelation that I figured out like the first time you guys mentioned this crap. Ugh, just, dear God. And Anna in this movie is just, let's not even talk about Anna first. Let's just talk about the side characters. In all honesty, this is Elsa's movie. I don't understand why we even needed the side characters. It could have just been an adventure of Elsa and Olaf, in all honesty. And sure, Olaf he's not that great in the film, but still, Olaf's the only one that actually is trying in this film to make it enjoyable. Everyone else is just so annoying. Like, of course, Kristoff has his little plot line to go and propose to Anna. But that's his point. That's all he does in this movie. It's the exact same plot line we had in Rescuers Down Under, which was, by the way, another Disney sequel that was much better than this film, but failed financially. That was the exact same plot line in that. That's all I could think. It was like, this is the exact same thing in that movie. And that's all he does. And Kristoff is so useless in this movie that at a certain point, he's just taken out of the film until the very climax. Like, he's gone. Like, no other storylines. And Anna, basically the entire movie, she's like, Elsa, don't do that. Don't go into fire. Oh no, don't do this. Don't do that, Elsa. Don't do that. I'm like, dear God, bitch, calm down. Jesus Christ. Your sister has ice powers. I think she can handle herself, okay? I understand you have sisterly issues. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, at a certain point, I was like, can you girls just make out already? I mean, come on. I've seen it in so much anime that at this point, I'm just thinking, like, are these people, romantically involved? Because that's what I think. Because these kids, these girls are more romantically involved than Anna and Kristoff. In all honesty, I would rather just see sisters, them just make out at this point. Just, Jesus Christ, just have sex with each other already. Stop just worrying about each other. Just, bleh. And of course, Olaf in this film, his role is just to be the funny protagonist. In this point, he's actually just a smartass. He just puts out random quotes like, darkness is very dark, just stupid stuff like that, like death and stuff, like, because apparently he can read now, so he just has these intelligent thoughts, and it's like, all that, and also, it just hurts to think about this film. Like, we also have some new characters, they could be interesting, new lore. No, they don't do anything, they're introduced, but they don't do anything. They have a role of 5 minutes in the movie for exposition, and once that exposition is gone, they don't have any more purpose. Nothing. We don't learn about these people, their backstory, their purpose in life. No, we don't learn any of that. They're just introduced. They're put there in the movie, but that's it. That's really it. So get this. There's this new character. He's like a general and stuff of Arendelle. And of course, he's been trapped in there for 35 years. And also, for 35 years, these people have still been bitching at each other about, oh, yes, you attack my people. You attack my... Jesus Christ, you guys have been trapped in this forest. And all you guys can do is complain? Really? No progression? Maybe try to live in peace? And of course, also, at the very end, it's like, our duty is to protect this dam. You cannot destroy him. Like, are you freaking for real? 5 of you are still here, and you still care about protecting some stupid ass dam? You're kidding me, right? That's what you care about? That is what you care about? Oh, it's lazy. These characters have nothing to do. Like, the only thing they do is like, wow, whoa, how is Arendelle? Whoa, don't do that. We are the good guys. And also, there's a new tribe of people, the Northerners or some crap like that. I don't even know what they're called. I really don't. I don't care. Like, and also, there's a couple of new characters that introduced. Like, Kristoff has a guy, has a romance happening. You know what happens with that? Nothing. Nothing happens with that. That character's introduced, and we never see him again for the rest of the movie. He helps them try to propose to Anna, which is another just bag of worms. And that's it. He's in this movie for like 2 minutes, and he's gone. It seems like that was a friendship with Kristoff. No, he's gone. And then Elsa meets kind of like a little girl, you know, like maybe a friend, like, or a girlfriend, because come on, Elsa's gay. We can all admit that. She loves being around her sister, and of course, because of her sister, she can't do sexual things, even though clearly they want to do it. But, you know, I thought maybe that could be her gay girl. No, that character's gone. That character's gone too. She doesn't show up anymore. Like, and then there's Grandma, ancient Grandma girl? Maybe she'd give us some wisdom, one of those, like, wise characters, like the troll people, which, they're here, but they don't do anything. Maybe she can give us some guidance. No, she doesn't do anything in this movie. She's only here for a couple of minutes, and she says, ooh, you're a part of our family. Oh, that's all she does. All she does. And then there's also another stupid thing with Anna and Kristoff. Like, Kristoff's always trying to propose to Anna, and then Anna's like, you don't like me anymore? I'm like, dear God, like, you keep misunderstanding. They've done it like two, three times in the movie, and it's so insufferable to watch. So insufferable. Ugh. I could say one good thing. I guess the songs are pretty good. Like, into the unknown, into the unknown, into the unknown. Yeah, I like that song. And then, like, cause when you're older, everything seems to make sense. Yeah, I kind of like that song. I mean, it was not good, but it was good. But I think one of my favorite parts of the movie is Kristoff's song. Stuck in the Woods. I'm stuck in the woods. It becomes some kind of 80s, 90s song. It's hilarious because it's so long and so stupid that it works for me. I love it. I love the song. I love how they perform it, and just like all the reindeers as his backup dancers and singers. It's great. It's really, really great. I love it. I just love how the movie just stops. The movie just stops with these songs. The songs are not as memorable as, you know, freaking like the other Frozen songs, which I think are great. Like they try to make Let It Go. They really, really try with Into the Unknown, which I do like. I really do like, and I do like the Panic at the Disco version that comes out at the very end of the movie. But it's not Let It Go, and they also try another Let It Go. I forget what this one's called, but it's basically, Elsa does the exact same thing. She enters an ice fortress. She changes her hair. She gets a new dress to sell toys and stuff. Oh boy, and for some reason, her dead mom is singing with her. Because this weird spirit, okay, this is really dumb. Some weird spirit is just saying, in her head for like weeks or something. It's just really? Why? Can it be like some weird ghost thing? And apparently it's her dead mom singing to her. Oh, okay. And also there was another thing set up. Some really stupid thing set up. They're like, there's the 4 elements, we're gonna get into that, but also they say there's a 5th element that binds our worlds together. I'm like, really? Do you not know what it is? The 5th element that binds your worlds? Oh dear God. It's Elsa, isn't it? And it was Elsa. Like, it was so obvious from the start, the way they worded it. It was clearly Elsa. I mean, it's clearly Elsa. I mean, really. And of course, it's a Disney film, which we have to keep bringing up. Oh no, our parents are dead. What do? We are sad. Come on, Disney. I understand that's your favorite little trope, to kill off someone's parents and make them sad in a film so they can waste at least 5 minutes of screen time. But come on. Like, I mean, sure, they didn't really deal with that in the first movie, but we don't need to. And oh boy, this is gonna piss off so many Disney theorists. You know how everyone thinks that, Tarzan parents are, Elsa and Anna's parents, and their ship is at the bottom of the ocean in The Little Mermaid? That complete crap was debunked. I cannot wait to see the reactions from people. Because they actually discover their ship. And oh boy, we get to see the last way they die. Because apparently water has memory, which I have heard that before. I think that is a thing. Water has memory. So Elsa now has some new bullshit ability where she can make ice time things, and she can reverse time with water and see what happens and make ice statues. Yeah, of course, Elsa's powers are never explained. She can make magical dresses, she can bring things to life, but of course, is her powers even so at this point? If she can make, able to make spring dresses, for God's sakes. I mean, and she can even make flowers come into people's dresses. Does she even have the power of ice? I mean, come on. Like, that powers are just super, like it can fix anything. I'm surprised Elsa, Because I think the movie could have just been fine if it was Elsa's movie. Kind of like Toy Story 4. Like, it was Woody's movie. Sure, you had side characters, but the side characters weren't the important part. And it weren't annoying enough for, to stop the movie. This movie stops the movie for the stupid expositions of these side characters. Like, Anna is pointless in this film. So is Olaf's always pointless. And, of course, Kristoff. He's extremely pointless at the fact that they just kicked him out of the film for the last half. Like, it could just been Elsa, because anything with Elsa, just alone Elsa, it was great. Anything with Elsa was great. Like, when her battling a water horse, and yes, there's a magical water horse. Like, that was great. Her battling the ocean. I love that part. Just when the other characters are around, it's just boring. Really, really boring. Don't worry, we're gonna go on to the magical spirits, which is the stupidest thing ever. They don't do anything. They set this up, but they don't do anything. There's a magical fire spirit that's a lizard, just Pascal, but in Frozen's world now. Yes, and you know what that lizard does? You know what it does? Guess. Nothing. It does nothing. Absolutely nothing. And the trolls, they're the Earth Guardians. Oh boy, what are these giant troll things? They could attack the city. They could be the bad guys. No, they don't do anything. They destroyed the dam. Which, by the way, having a dam break is your climactic. That is the climax of this film, people. Them breaking a dam. Damn, that's a stupid. I'm sorry, that's a terrible pun. But seriously, how is that your climax? Compared to Frozen's 1 climax? How is that? That is frustrating. And then it comes to my mind, like, this is seriously the ending of the movie. You break a dam, and then, like, they're acting like this is gonna destroy Arendelle. But of course, Elsa Ex Machina, she comes back to life. Oh, by the way, she dies. And she blocks the water, and Arendelle is saved. Whoa! Whoa! God, my voice is dying. It really is. And of course, they make us, this movie, there's no emotion in this movie. I felt for the characters in the first movie. The emotion and the heart that we had in the first Frozen, it's gone. So for scenes like when, oh boy, I think some people are gonna love this and hate it. Oh, Olaf dies. Yes. And they're acting like I'm supposed to be sad by this? Disney, you are Disney Animation. You're not Pixar. You're not gonna get me like Bing Bong. They're trying to make a Bing Bong death here. And of course, the last thing Olaf says is, I love you. I love warm hugs. Like, dear God, did you just say you love warm hugs as your final days? Your final words. It says, I love you in warm hugs. Like, you could have said something better. Something better. And he dies, like, super slowly. Like, I'm like, okay, I get it. He's dying. Can we hurry it up, please? He's like, I'm dying. It goes on for, like, 2 minutes. He's just saying that he's dying. And Elsa dies. Like, what? Like, we're supposed to believe Elsa dies. Really? You're really just gonna kill off one of your most popular characters, one of your most profitable characters? You really think you're gonna kill them off? You're not Pixar. She's taken out of the movie, and then it's Anna's movie, and she does to go provoke the trolls and just break the dam. That's it. Just. I'm supposed to be sad that Elsa and Olaf dies. Like, not for a second do I think they're dead. Not for a second. Like, Elsa just got a big makeover. You really think they're just gonna kill her off just like that? No, they're not. This movie does not have the balls to do that. Let's get back to the elementals. Okay, there's Water Horse Person. Because there's a water horse. For some reason. Yeah, that's a thing in the film. Yeah, there exists a water horse. Yep. And then the wind spirit. It's just wind. For some reason, everything else has an object. It fires a lizard for some reason. I don't even know why the hell it's a water horse. And then there's giant troll people. But the wind, it's just the wind. And they call it Gale or some shit. Like, it's some really stupid name. They call it Gale. Why call it Gale? Not windy. Wendy! I really do hate the fact I said that. Dear God, I'm losing my touch. Yeah, that's it. That's special. That's really special. Oh boy, yeah. Of course, we can't have a Disney movie without a twist villain. Yes, we can't have that. So basically, you know what the twist is? Oh, the twist is that Arendelle are the bad guys. They're the ones that betrayed the North people, tribe people. Yeah, they're the ones. Like, no bullshit. Of course they're the ones that betrayed them. Who else would betray them? Of course. Like, sure, it doesn't really have any effect. But, yeah. And for some reason, the dam is the way to get the free the forest. I don't understand how a dam frees the forest, but okay. It's magic. It's magic. Who freaking knows? Just like it's dumb. Like I could see a mile away that this was the outcome. And apparently Elsa had some weird magic powers. Tell Anna this when her last breath, she sent magical icicles straight to Anna somehow. I don't know how she knows where Anna is, but apparently he shows up and shows her because we got to make sure that Anna knows how how things actually went back then. Yeah. Elsa's powers are never explained. They're just never explained. I do have some good stuff about it. I know I've been negative, but I do have some good stuff for you people that really, at this point, some of you Frozen fans are really hating me right now. But I'm going to talk about the good. Don't worry, people. Don't worry. Uncle Puppet is some good stuff. The animation's great. Pretty nice looking. I mean, it's a spectacle. I saw it in IMAX. And, the best thing about IMAX is, the movie's so loud that you can't hear the children screaming and crying. Which, for some reason, there was a child in my front row that decided to start crying once the movie started. I'm like, are you sad right now? The movie just started. Why are you crying? Wouldn't you be happy? I would be crying if I knew what I was getting into, though. As I said before, some of the songs, they're pretty good. They're actually pretty good, pretty catchy. As I said, Into the Unknown, Stuck in the Woods. Like, those are really, really good songs. I would say, and Olaf has a couple of good jokes, like when he's trying to retell Frozen. Like, I think that was probably the only good line in the entire film. The only thing good about Olaf at all, maybe because of him dying, like, kicking him out of the movie, that was great, even though it was for like 5 minutes. Like, you couldn't just fool me like that in the movie. You really couldn't. But that's really all that's good, I guess. The movie is still okay to watch. I would rewatch it again, but it's just a disappointing sequel. So much hype got into this film, but it's just not executed well. Plus, the movie is pretty dark and stuff. And also, remember that scene from the first trailer where Anna gets a sword and stabs somebody? Yeah, that's not in there. That was just to make it seem like this was a dark film. Not at all. It's a dark film, but it doesn't feel like what we were about to get. Like they were telling us this is going to be extremely dark, but they didn't give us that. So that was extremely disappointing. The reason I'm just so mad about this film is just because it's been 6 years, and I love Frozen, and this is what they give us. Who wouldn't be mad about that? I'm sorry. The Frozen family just took over and I just cannot forgive this movie for what it did. I would see it again. Of course I'm gonna buy it on DVD. I still like Frozen, but it's a movie that I'm probably not gonna rewatch like I did Frozen. I've seen that movie at least 7 times already. They had so much good potential. You know what? That would have been a pretty good idea. Like Maleficent 2. If you put the Maleficent 2 storyline and replace Elsa with Maleficent, I think that would have been a great movie. Like the Maleficent 2 movie, it's not that great, but if you put it in Frozen terms and Elsa is Maleficent and people are just hating on her and she's doing Frozen with politics and other countries, I think, and going to war, I think that would actually be an extremely entertaining movie. I think that's a really good idea. Sure, this movie had a lot of setup and a lot of great ideas, but just never executed it well, so that's why this movie is struggling. So, what do I give this movie? I get it more like a 6. It's still well produced, but still, it's just more like a direct-to-sequel DVD, like an old Disney film. Okay, guys, that's it. It's time to let this franchise go. Yeah, I said it. Alright, bye everybody. I don't even know if clever outro.